Maria, thank you. Well, in the wake of the shootings, a lot of focus has been placed on social media forums. Many are saying messages of hate have led to an increase in attacks like the ones that we saw over the weekend. Here's how hate groups are using social media to spread their messages. The El Paso massacre suspect allegedly posted a manifesto in a chat room called 8chan, professing his hatred for Mexican immigrants. Immigrants, people of color, the Jewish community, and Muslims are often the targets of white supremacist hate rhetoric, and increasingly the targets of mass shootings in America. ADL Regional Director Evan Bernstein tells us that the hate sites and chat rooms are geared toward alienated young white men looking to fit in.
Klan and other white supremacists in the 60s and the 70s would meet, maybe around a burning cross. Now they're meeting online, and they're meeting in mass around the country and around the globe because anybody can go onto these sites.
The Southern Poverty Law Center has tracked white supremacist hate groups for decades. In 2018, it identified 1,020 across the United States. Bernstein showed us one hate site that identified supposed anti-white traitors and provided their personal information and location. He says some heap praise on the usually lone gunmen who commit mass murders.
They get all kinds of accolades for it on these sites, and they get propped up for saying it, and they get propped up for saying they're going to do it. And then you even see after these shootings, you see on these sites people, revering these shooters as heroes.
Authorities say the majority of mass shootings have been mentioned in advance online. The challenge for law enforcement is that as soon as one site is shut down, another takes its place. Law enforcement analyst Darren Porcher says it's time to treat domestic terrorists as seriously as we do foreign-born ones.
The internal threat has now risen to a threshold that's really become a danger to our society. Therefore, it's obvious that we have to retool our resources towards the domestic threat.